How do you get cooperation?
You go down to the store and you get it off the high shelf.
The man with a PhD figured this shit out.
Oh.
Must have been
what
tall.
the word cooperate means. From
If
the
you do
prefix
it, you get cooperation.
meaning
End of
with
story.
Or together, and from operate or work, we know that cooperate means work together.
Together
But do we
work.
really understand cooperation? Do we know how to get other people to cooperate
Co
with
meaning
us?
work and operate meaning together.
As physics teacher and audio-visual coordinator at our school, I have many chances to find out.
Only half of these children will join my cult
One
this
day I
year.
was discussing an experiment with Harry Collins.
Well, then, the object seems to move better if you overcome the inertia with a steady, easy push, rather than a quick, sharp blow.
Boy, you
That
seem
it?
really upset
That's
about
right.
this.
There's momentum. to
Mr.
be-
Baldwin, they're here, the new projectors.
Yes, Ed, and I'm here talking with Harry. I'll be with you shortly. Harry, there's momentum to be overcome, you see.
I think I have it. Thanks, Mr. Baldwin.
Now, what is it you wanted about these
Just a second,
goddamn
Harry, I wanna talk to
projectors,
you.
you little...
Mr. Baldwin, I just saw the new projectors being delivered. How soon can we unpack them?
No day like today. I'm glad they've arrived. Now we can go ahead with that plan for training student operators we talked about.
So films can be shown better in
Yes.
the classrooms, huh?
Yes,
Oh,
films
Harry,
and
what's in the operator's
other
supper for
things.
me?
Call them
From now on,
Manchurian
no films during the
operators.
study hours, huh? I don't know. I don't think I want to be an operator on that basis. Oh,
I
why
think
not?
it's better to just
the
have
matter?
slow things
Don't
than
be
a
a low
sharp blow.
pressure.
That's all I
I'm
think.
not
I'm,
Goodbye.
I'm a
Mr.
negative. You can tell by the shape of my face.
Mongo, go
That's
home.
cooperation for you. What's eating him?
Well, Harry is usually cooperative. He's a member of
Now,
the student council.
You're going to help me with this LSD
and the
experiment,
basketball
right?
team, and
The FBI is
Hardly what
very
I'd call
interested in
local.
this, and
Well, I think he ought to help.
there's this boy named Ted.
don't
I'd like
need
to
him in
mess
the
with his
operator's
brain and see what happens in the
I'm glad
future.
that you're so interested in
I
these
think he'll
projections.
figure out a way to use
I,
jars and ball
hope you'll be able
bearings to
help
make people's
organize
lives
the
different.
operators.
I'd sure like to.
All right. Here's a
Some
plan
kind of
that's been
a
successful.
singular fellow,
See
if
what
you
you
will.
think of it. We'll need to recruit operators, build projector stands. Manual training classes can help on that. Train the operators, and arrange schedules so they're available for every class period. And then plan our maintenance so the projectors will remain in good condition. It's a big program, and we'll need cooperation from a lot of people.
That's great, Mr. Baldwin. I've got
But
to
what's
start already.
cooperation?
Just a notice I typed up for the bulletin board. Would you look it over?
Be in the room 110 today at 3:30 if you want to operate your projectors alive.
He forgot to put the part in the note about how it'll self-destruct, so this guy's hand's
When
about
you
to go
talked to Harry
flat.
just now, you didn't get much cooperation, did you?
No.
Well, I'm not sure this notice says just the right thing either. Say, I'd like to show you a physics experiment here. If you
Now,
were
drop
asked to get
trowel.
that weight in the quickest way, how would you do it?
All right. Hit it as hard as I could. With the hammer.
You would? Try it.
Sure, watch this.
Ow! I was
No,
joking. You
watch
can't
this.
make the noises I was...
Well, what does getting this thing started have to do with getting caught? Oh, I get it.
It's like
You
my
mean I've been
nuts.
using sledgehammer methods about the Operators Club.
What do you think?
Yeah, of course. People generally do have inertia about doing things.
Yeah, sometimes I use the
You
front
wanna
of
get
my
them
face
started,
to
you
fuck
have to
people.
apply it. Of course. In the right, easy way.
You know, Ed, you should be able to get this club on a real sound foundation. If you
You've
go
heard of
about it the
sounding,
way.
right?
You're respected, you're enthusiastic, you have a good purpose, one
And
you
nice
really
creamy
believe in,
lips.
and you have a plan.
I do.
All these are important to cooperation. What you need to do is to interest people in working
He looks like he's
together,
about to
in
snap.
cooperating with you.
Sounds easy. But will it really work?
If
Well,
you use
all around us, there are
cooperation,
problems that
anything is
require
possible.
cooperation. Take this organization. They want my cooperation. Before I contributed, they had to convince me to help in their plan for achieving a worthy goal.
A well-placed
Or
100 or a
take North
blowjob go a
That
long
new
way.
section town that's just been built up. To get the cooperation of his neighbors,
the car.
Mr. Jones could appeal to their interests, their desire to lend a helping hand.
See, now
He
he's
might
gotten a
appeal
favor
on
from the
concept
mafia.
of mutual help.
All
might
right, let's
offer
dispose
assistance in
ourselves a
return.
body.
Cooperating in getting them all to work on time. But there's a bigger matter that needs cooperation.
Wipe your shoes.
Getting that street paved. Now, with so many houses, the appeal for cooperation can be on a basis of personal gain.
Now let me tell you about steel
Each
pipes.
person can gain directly from the paving, but individual efforts are seldom effective.
That's right. These three men are going to cooperate
Jones
and
could
pave the
convince his
street
neighbors that they
that
can
somehow
achieve
is
results
completely
only
a
by working
ramshackle
together.
wilderness
By
shit
well-prepared
pile.
letters, full of
With
facts
Maple
and logic,
Avenue.
Houses
Jones
just
could appeal
built.
to his neighbors
Yes.
to meet together and to speak with a cooperative voice to the town council. And if Jones
It
has
is,
really
the
been
neighborhood was
convincing,
called
he'll
Ramshackle
find his
Manor.
neighbors working together with him, cooperating to achieve common effort. All such community action.
No, I say, are
depends
you people
on
here for the cooperation?
And cooperation is based on convincing other people that they want to help.
Did that really happen?
I don't know, but it could if Mr. Jones knew how to get
What?
cooperation.
I don't know if the thing I told
Well,
you as an
I
example
do.
really happened, but wouldn't it be a useful
think I
lie
can get things
to
really
get
started
this
now.
stupid fucking
Thanks,
club off the
Walter.
ground?
Goodbye.
So tell people this boring story about this street that doesn't exist.
Well, Ed began using new techniques, appealing to
Is that the
different
negative kid he's
interests of
talking
different
to?
people.
Maybe.
He found that Ken could be interested in the service angle, doing something for the school. He talked about the projectors and how much fun it was to learn to handle them. That
But all of it
interested
was
Charles,
just a pretext to get all of
and
the most
Ed's
handsome
enthusiasm
boys
was
together.
contagious. Soon he had help from others, help in organizing the club.
I think we all
Ed
know
put
why we're
away
here
his
tonight.
sledgehammer,
To begin
And the fellows
Operation
respected
Coal.
even when they didn't agree with his proposition. They listened
That's right, the
because they
Cooperation
respected
Club
him
was
as a
off to a rip-roaring start.
person. He must have worked on Harry 2 or 3 times.
Ah, there he
Gentle,
is.
easy pushes to get him started.
Come on,
had
Harry,
inertia
take off
about
those
this,
sperm
but it
coveralls.
could be overcome. Yes, Ed made all kinds of appeals.
Be an audio-visual engineer volunteer today for one among those qualified. Only 12 will be
And
chosen.
before long, the gentle pushes began to ease the club into
Earn a
action.
service pin.
Now that we've discussed the lesson points to look for, we'll see the film. We're
Remember,
honored
only
today
12 of you
being
will
the first
survive.
class to use the new student operator service. And our audio-visual engineer, Ken Johnson, has volunteered
Now,
in his
before we
study
show
hall
this film,
time
I want each of
to
you to
make
take one of
possible
these
a
strips of
smooth,
paper and place it
effective
under your
showing.
tongue.
We appreciate his cooperation.
Go on a magical trip without ever
All right,
leaving
Ken.
the room.
Just immediately starts playing Hitler's speeches.
Yes, we appreciate Ken's cooperation, and we appreciate Ed's help in getting it. When Ed looked for ways to convince people that they wanted to cooperate, he found
He
them.
would stick his
And
hand
he
down their
found that people
pants,
want to
pull
help.
on their sausage for a
Ed
minute.
talked sincerely, appealed.
That's right.
to
There's
various
nothing that a good Yank
He
can
wrote notices that
when it
encouraged and
comes to
appealed
good
in the right way.
cooperation.
A series of gentle pushes at just the right time.
That's why he was
to
showing him the
really
ball
get
sack
things started.
That's why he was showing him to work the pinky so
Now
much.
we respect
Yes.
Ed all the more for helping convince the operators.
He's really
to
looking
pull
at the
together.
child.
Oh, yeah, no,
In the
he's
same
thinking all
direction.
about what they're going to do tonight.
It's awesome.
They're going to cooperate.
And so, it's easy to see that two or more acting in the same
Well, they won't
general
get
direction,
anything done like
produce
that.
the effect of a single force somewhere between them, and much larger
Ah,
than
yes,
either one
25
alone.
and 25 makes 40 if you pull apart.
Amazing how often physics ties to
It's scientific.
cooperation in people.
There's ropes. You only pull at one angle. That really taught me about cooperation. You
I
got
like the part where they cooperated together with each other for getting something done together for
They
cooperation.
got all those kids into one room so that only 12 of them would be selected.
Yes, nothing like a good competition to inspire cooperation.